Hacko assists developers with a code base to get started with human AI teaming application. It is 5-step process, and at each step code files will be generated based on the selections made. Let's get started with the basic application. First step is to define the project, the domain it's going to be associated with, type of project and its description. Next step is to define human AI teaming model. The selection would define the code structure. Here we define the human role. Let's add human as explainer. Next, we would define different AI assistants. Let's say there is a tracking assistant that will track postal packages. Framework also recommends pre-built assistant based on domain, project type, other factors. Let's add a few and continue. Goal is the most important screen where developer defines the goal that each team member would serve. Let's add track package goal here. Let's say it is triggered through utterance rather than event. Goal can have parameters associated to it, which can either be an outcome of a goal or defined by a developer. Goal can also have actions and some pre and post execution conditions. Goal can be assigned to the human role or the assistant we created. Let's add to tracking and save the goal. This view reflects the goals added. This is system defined goals associated with pre-built assistant that we added in previous screen. Final step, compile and build would download the code from the server. Let's have a closer look into the downloaded code, which is Java Spring project. The downloaded solution extends the HackoJar capabilities and has auto-generated code for assistance, goals, JSON files containing data entered, and configuration files to connect to Conversational Agent and MongoDB. Under the Assistants folder, we have files for each of the assistants that we added. For example, we added Tracking Assistant that extends assistant capability from Hacko Framework jar. The goal track package that we added to this assistant is reflecting as its behavior, which is a separate class that has been created under the goals folder. For application specific functionality, developer has to define the actions and other logic required to execute the goal here. For web service based action, if data is entered in the framework UI, then the framework would generate the code here. App Initializer class has all the methods required to initialize a human AI teaming application, like creating container for assistants, creating assistants in container, registering the assistants and their behaviors, and initializing the goal planning agent too. This is HackoJar that was being referred in the files and come with multiple capabilities that the developer can leverage. Let's have a closer look. The capabilities like proactiveness, goal awareness, communication are embedded in this jar. For goal awareness, Framework provides capabilities to train the application on the utterances provided by the developer and detect the goal for new utterances. Framework provides capabilities for entities to publish their goal in order to get discovered. The assistant will register the goal to the directory facilitator agent. For a new goal, the framework provides the functionality to search entities that would address the goal. Okay, so the goal is detected. Next step is to execute the goal. The assistants need to know about it and be proactive. The jar has Goal Planner agent which maintains the goal plan by adding new goals to it and updating the goal's execution status. The goal execution agent continuously monitors the goal plan, invokes the assistants, make assistants aware of which goal behavior to execute. JAR also extends FIPA communication capabilities. The Assistant Communication class has send and receive methods that assistant can invoke to communicate with other assistants while executing a goal. This was a brief demonstration of developers' journey on Hacko framework and the capabilities that Hacko provides.